YouTube Mickey. Alright, did you like my intro? Trying something different. Anyway, I thought I'd go through my day hike bag again. I keep taking things out, putting things in, and I'm just trying to get this bag as light as possible and as, I guess, sensible, or, you know, just, I want to make this bag work for me without taking every single thing besides the kitchen sink. And I think it brings me to a point. I've been watching Dave Canterbury's videos lately, and you know, he makes a good point. You know, smoothing it when you're going camping, you know, or going out bush. And I mean, I'm not going for an overnighter with this bag, but you know, I did a video a while ago saying that, you know, why just take the bare essentials and really rough it when you don't really have to. You know, camping or getting out bush is to enjoy yourself. It's great to test your skills on just minimal gear. Yep, you know, we've all done that. That's great. But I guess as I get older, and as other people get older, I like to know that I've got some comfort items here. You know, I don't want to have to always look for my food, or I don't want to have to always grab a plastic bag and wrap it around some tree leaves to gather water. You know, I want all these things. And I might be saying this stupidly, I don't know, but you know what I mean. I just want to take enough items that if I do get stuck and I'm there for an overnight or 2 days, I've got everything I need to survive, but in kind of comfort levels, not, you know, struggling, you know, with just one poncho and that's all I've got, you know what I mean. You know, leaning against a tree and having one poncho being rained on. I want a few items in here where I can be a little bit more comfortable in that situation. I think I've made that clear. Oh, fuck, I don't know if I have, but anyway, you know what I mean. And again, when I do my videos, I'm not telling you how it should be done, because it's not me. I'm not an expert like this. It's just how I do it and what I'm testing and what I'm doing. And next trip, I'll probably end up taking maybe more stuff out of this, or I might add more stuff into this bag. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Okay, so I guess let's get into the 5 C's straight off the bat with the contents of this bag. So first of all, a water container with, you know, my GI container system with my stainless steel mug, stove and water bottle. So that's my water covered, you know, purifying water, whatever. Fire is my fire steel, you know, this fire steel. Strike Force, I can't remember what it's called, but that's my fire right there with tinder in there. Okay, so that's the second C. Cordage, third C. Shelter. Now shelter, I'm running with 2 things, and this comes to comfort items. Number 1 is my army poncho, which is 6x4. Good enough for a lean-to, good enough for a poncho obviously to put over your back. I've had to modify this because it's not a proper army one, but I've had to put like, you know, grommets here, just makeshift grommets. Just I cut some leather, put it on each corner, then duct taped it and drilled a hole. So I've got 6 grommets on this, so 4 on each corner and 2 in the middle, and it's good enough to make a lean-to to keep yourself dry. Comfort item with that is another tarp, probably the same size, a little bit less kind of quality material, but a ground sheet, or I connect these 2 together and make a larger tarp. And then again, just a rain pants basically, just to keep, you know, my lower core body dry. Which, you know, if you've been stuck in the rain, which I have, I've walked, I think, 4 Ks down a mountain while we were hunting, and we were saturated, and it wasn't a good feeling. You know, your ass, your balls, your friggin' everything was just saturated. Your legs, your feet, everything was just stuffed. So that's that, and then obviously cutting tool. At the moment, it's my buck. Vanguard as my primary cutting tool, which is on my person, and depending where I'm going and what I'm doing, I may bring the Golok or the Kisler Grillius, you know, who knows. It just depends what I'm deciding to do that day and where I'm going. Alright, so I've got the 5Cs covered right there. I guess other items, I've got my fishing kit right there. It's just an old torch. And I've put some hooks and sinkers and some lures and fishing line, whatever in there, so that covers getting food. I've got an additional pouch right here, being the 511 drop pouch. S-beaner right there. I can opt to put this water bottle in my bag, or I can hook it onto my S-beaner and carry it outside the bag. Okay, emergency space blanket and some, I guess, small containers, you know, Ziploc bags, courier satchels, garbage bags are in this section here. Medical, I've got half a compression bandage here, enough for cuts. I've got a full compression bandage here, another one. So that's my snake bite kit. Okay, so that's medical. And staying on the medical side, in this zipper here, I've got just another bandage. I'm trying not to get dirty. Alcohol wipes, burn aid, again eye wash. I've got a sheep emergency poncho here just in case. Band-aids, painkillers, electrical tape, quick ease. Again, if you suffer from some medical problem, you want it in your bag. I suffer from heartburn. It's really annoying. Not that it's life-threatening, but it's just friggin' annoying. So bring whatever you need to comfort yourself. You know, if it's hay fever, whatever, bring those friggin' tablets, man. Just bring them and take them. Just a backup jet lighter, and you know, just some odds and sods there. Some Dettol and stuff like that. So I don't have one big medical kit. I'm trying to keep this thing down. So that's basically my basic medikit. That's my snake bite wrap slash, you know, sling your arm up. We know all the uses for that, so that's cool. Okay. Signalling, just a lady's mirror, makeup mirror in there. I guess along with signalling, navigation, compass, right there. I've got a torch, backup torch right there. 3 levels, okay, bright, low and strobe. Strap there so I don't lose it. I've got a Smith's sharpener there, ceramic course, and a rod also. So that's strapped there so I don't lose that. Spare batteries for my headlamp, which isn't in the bag at the moment, but it would go in there. My repair kit being some wire, which is multi-function, obviously snares, whatever, but wire just to quickly repair something and twist it, whatever. Needle and thread, duct tape, safety pins, buttons, all that kind of stuff. Kleenex, you know what that's used for. Just a pack towel, hygiene, cleaning of stuff, and just a backup knife being a buck folder. Sharp as shit, very, very nice. And you've seen that, I think. Anyway, it's a great knife, nice and light. Sharp as, so good for skinning and doing all that stuff. Okay, pretty much there. It's the front pocket, back pocket, this pocket. Pretty much the back flap is already done because that covers the poncho, and I've just got a windshield for my alcohol stove, which again the alcohol stove's not in here because I may opt to use fire for my fuel source. Just backup spork with some tea and some barley sugar lollies and some sugar, just some sweets. My Buck saw. You notice I've got a lot of Buck products. Well, I like Buck. I think it's a very good product, reasonably priced, and I've never had any issues with this saw or that knife. So that's that. Bandana, some zip ties. Got some backup eating utensils, being chopsticks. And my new addition to this bag is my German mess tin. I'm keen to use this thing out in the field. Yeah, it looks pretty solid. It is aluminium, I believe. I've paid $50 for this thing, so it should be the real deal. I buy it from a disposal shop at Smithfield that I trust, and I've been buying gear from them for many years. And got it in, I think, Battleship Grey, you call it. And yeah, and it's a pretty decent size mess kit. So get into this thing, it lets me. Okay, so we got the top part, being your little fry pan, I guess you can call it. Okay. Then you got your kidney shaped cup. Okay, so that's your little cup. You could boil in that, cook some quick noodles in that if you wanted to. And just in here I've got a sponge, spare lighter with duct tape. I've got some rice, I've got some Vegemite, and some more barley sugar. And then in the main pot, and I believe this is 3 cups or more. I haven't tested it, but it's a decent size, you know, canteen. So in here I've got some olive oil and soy sauce to go with my my rice, or whatever food I choose to bring with this, and olive oil, because just olive oil is good for you, well, good for cooking. More tea, cup of soups, oats, and a mini meal basically. So you know, on a day hike I would probably bring, I mean that would be breakfast, the mini meal could be lunch, the rice could be dinner, who knows, but I'd probably pack a lunch anyway. This is probably just emergency stuff, just in case I do get stuck out there, but I'd pretty much pack a, you know, a nice decent couple of sandwiches and stuff like that. It all fits nice in this. And away we go. Get that rubber band because this thing doesn't stay down. And besides that, just a 511 beanie, just in case it gets cold.